Hello everyone, Dr. John Bartemus here with Functional Medicine Charlotte partner Jennifer, and she wants to share her story today. So Jennifer, why did you first seek out functional medicine care?
So for me, I was struggling with skin issues and also with gaining weight. I actually gained 30 pounds within a few weeks and just could not get the weight off, and that was alarming to me. I just thought something was wrong if I'm doing everything that I can and can't get it off, and was kind of depressed, had brain fog, and a bunch of other symptoms.
And so the skin issues, did you have a diagnosis for the skin issue?
So I went to my dermatologist. I've had it for years, but it progressively got worse. And they just said, here, have this steroid cream, you just have it. They didn't really look into why I had it, didn't really care. And the steroid creams never worked, and they just didn't care that it didn't work.
Okay. And so we're kicking ourselves for not taking pictures, but it was a psoriatic lesions. Where on your body were the lesions?
It was everywhere. It was really bad on my fingers. It was cut. They would bleed. It was just really painful, and it was on my arms and legs as well, even on my lips. And so that was really difficult.
So you can see her lips look good right now. Can you show us your hands a little bit?
Yeah, my hands are completely clear now. They look really good. They're not dry or anything.
So total change in the skin, and then what you didn't mention is she was doing well with diet, and she works out hard and wasn't able to lose the weight. So what happened with the weight?
So with me, it was just because my thyroid was not functioning properly, and so once I started working with Dr. Bartemus, just a few weeks in, it started working again, and it's perfect now. I've lost all 30 pounds back to normal, and my weight is stable, thank God.
Yeah. Excellent. So compared to the steroid offerings, obviously you've seen drastic changes. So what's the real difference, would you say, from a functional medicine approach to compared to a conventional medicine approach?
Well, I appreciate that functional medicine digs in to see what's actually going on so that you're healing the problem and not covering it up. And also, I know that my doctors would not have found all of these issues because they just wouldn't dig deep enough. I know that my thyroid was never quite in the optimal range, and that was not alarming to doctors. I guess it never got bad enough that they thought it was an issue, but it definitely was an issue. So if it hadn't been caught, all of this would have gotten much worse.
Gotcha. And so obviously, skin clearing up from an aesthetic or an outward appearance standpoint is very important. Losing the weight is very important. How have the changes you've made to your body impacted your quality of life and, say, performance?
I feel much better. I feel more me than ever. Before I started, I didn't even feel like the same person, just because of all of these symptoms and the way it made me feel mentally. I had brain fog, and I would forget things at work, which was not good. But also my grades were not as good. I've noticed that my grades are much better this go round. I'm clear-minded, and it feels really good to just to be back to normal.
Awesome. So one last question. I'm sure you've spoken to people about this, and they've said, how have you lost the weight? You look so great, all of this. And you tell them, and then they may ask, is it expensive? How do you answer that question?
It's expensive, but you're investing in your life. I feel like if you're going to have to take things like Synthroid the rest of your life, that's expensive. So if you just invest in being healthier overall, you're going to have less medical bills in the long run. So it's definitely worth it to invest right now and to learn how to take care of yourself, to have a better life and to have higher quality life.
Awesome. Well, Jennifer, you're a rock star, and I'm proud of you, and thank you for the opportunity to partner with you and for sharing your story to help us help others.
Thank you.